Alright, y'all, this is gonna be my very first video, so forgive the non-editing and poor video quality. um, but I'm up here in DC trying to get some federal help because my daughter was legally kidnapped by my local county's social services because my wife beat me with a can of corn without doing an investigation first, without talking to me first. They just met with my wife and took my daughter. I didn't find out about it until after the fact, well, because I was at work. As you can see, I've got the stars and bars behind me. I've also got a sign I'm going to put up here in a second showing what I've been trying to do up here in DC. Started off after they took my daughter, had to have a DNA test done, proved that she's mine. Thought when I went to court after I got the test results back that they would just give me my daughter because she's mine. Nope. In November of 2019, after the DNA test, judge gave me a court order allowing me visitation to see my daughter. Social services went against that court order, breaking the law. Told that to the judge in March of 2020 when we went back. Now, at the end of January, beginning of February, when I tried to see my daughter for her first birthday, social services told me, after I reminded them about the daggone court order, well, we're not going to let you see your daughter anyway. So, in March, when we went to court, I told the daggone judge. The judge was not happy at all, and was unable to start seeing my daughter until June. I've only seen her 6 times. Now social services is blaming me for not having a bond with my daughter. During them 6 visits, I have not been allowed to hold my daughter, play with her with any toys, nothing. I sit in a room and I look at her. That's it. I've been allowed to pick her up for about 5 seconds and kiss her on the cheek, and that's been it. And now we went to court in July, and it got postponed again until January of 21, which today is December 13th or 14th. And on the 7th, had a meeting with social services telling me that there's a federal law stating that after a child has been in foster care for 15 months, that they can forcefully remove my parental rights. But also at the same time, social services has been trying to blackmail me into signing over my parental rights by telling me that if you sign over your parental rights, all the back child support and all the child support you're paying, you won't have to pay it. All the back child support, you don't have to worry about paying it. And I've had all 3 women from social services tell me this, and my daughter's guardian ad litem lawyer, which is supposed to be on my daughter's side, told me that Thursday night. And that leads me to believe that he's not on my daughter's side, that he's on the side of social services, which is meh. When I went to court in September for child support, it was 13 months after she got taken. So got hit for $5,600 on back child support, because from the time she got taken up to the time I went to court for child support, that's how much had been built up. They did that on purpose, plus postponing from November of last year to March to July, and then postponing it again for another 6 months until January. They did that on purpose, knowing about that federal law about the child being in foster care for 15 months. did it deliberate. Now, social services is breaking the law by not allowing me to see my daughter even with a court order. I saw my daughter before Thanksgiving, and now they're going against that court order again, not letting me see her. They're breaking the law by trying to blackmail me into signing over my parental rights, which there is not a snowball's chance I will ever sign over my parental rights. I've been wanting to become a father for 20 years, and this is my first child. And one of the women, which is in social services, is being discriminating towards me. For one, I'm a man. 2, I'm a truck driver. And 3, because she's comparing me to my sister, who she dealt with over 22 years ago. She keeps saying, I know you, I know you, I know you. She don't know me. She met me once or twice 22 years ago. Ain't seen her since, up until this year, dealing with me getting my daughter. That's being discriminated against. So I'm up here in Washington, D.C. with this sign right here, trying to get federal help, because I called the state level when social services was going against the court order not allowing me to see my daughter. The first time, they did nothing. I called them again a couple of days ago, and the woman I talked to said I was going to be getting a call back within 24 to 48 hours. If the 48-hour mark is at the end of tomorrow. If I don't hear nothing back from them, I'm going to be calling them Tuesday. And I'm just fed up with social services breaking multiple laws, federal laws, and if the state level don't do nothing, I come up here to DC to try to get federal help. Now, I implore you, everybody and anybody who is watching this video, if you are sick to your stomach about what I've been talking about, with my daughter being taken because of my wife beating me. I am a United States Army disabled veteran, served almost 10 years in the Army, served 15 months in Iraq, and social services took my daughter without talking to me first, without doing an investigation, and won't give her back. And it is now they're breaking laws, trying to keep her from me and steal her from me permanently, which ain't gonna happen. I am never gonna sign over my parental rights, even if I have to take this all the way up to the Supreme Court. They've got World War III fight on their hands. So I implore y'all, if y'all want to support me or back me, or just just whatever you want to do. My court case is on January 14th at 1 o'clock at the afternoon at Mecklenburg County Court in Boydton, Virginia. That's Boydton in Virginia. Feel free to show up. American flags, picket signs, whatever. The more, the merrier. More people see this, more people that show up, the better chance that the court system and the judge would be like, what's going on? And when I get to daggone court, I'm gonna speak my mind to the judge and explain to her everything that's been happening. And if somebody tries to stop me from talking, I'm going to tell them that, look, I have a right to be heard, and I will be heard. So all I want is to get my daughter back home where she belongs, safe and sound out of foster care, because there have been so many horror stories of being in foster care that I've heard about. Neglect, abuse, physical, sexual, and just I've been worried sick ever since she got taken. And I just want my daughter back home where she belongs. And as y'all can tell, I'm trying to fight back the tears. So if you want to come, feel free, more than welcome. So
thanks for your service, man.
Thank you. And just please share this video. I'm going to post it on Facebook, and I'm going to post it on YouTube. Look for it under Carson Cole. All right. God bless. Thank you.